All right, everybody, welcome to our demo of VMware. So this is all about how to access VMware, how to save files in VMware, and then how to subsequently upload them to where you need them to be when you are done. So where I am here is on one of my Canvas course module pages. Regardless of what course of mine you are in, there will be towards the top of our Canvas page this VMware HTML access link. So I'll go ahead and show you the VMware HTML access as well as downloading the VMware client to your computer, which is here in these instructions. So we'll start here, then the VMware client, see I have mine kind of over here. So we will try both of these out for you to see. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this link here. So it'll ask you to log in. Log in using your same login that you use to get into Canvas. All right, then it'll show you this screen here where it gives you a selection of desktops you can use. In this case, we just have one. So let me go ahead and click on it and open it up. So what you'll see here is it loading up a virtual desktop to my browser window. All right, it was relatively quick for us here. Sometimes it takes a minute. Just be patient with it, all right? So there are two softwares that we will be directly using in this class in the VM, and that is SPSS, which is our statistics software, and Excel, Microsoft Excel. So SPSS is right here on the desktop for us. Excel you can find in here. All right, you can find it alphabetically, or you can find it in the shortcut here. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Excel. I'm going to show you how we would go about saving a file and uploading a file in VMware. So let's go ahead and get a blank workbook. So we will go over all things to do with Excel and SPSS in our lab assignments, but here I just want to show you how to save these. So I'm going to go ahead and do just that. So what I did was I clicked save, the save up here. You can also go to file and save. And it's going to ask you where you want to save this file. When I'm using the VM, what I like to do is always save to the desktop because they're usually pretty easy to find on the desktop. So I'll go ahead and name this, all right. I'll name it my name, and let's pretend this is our first lab, all right. You would name it something like this. It's going to the desktop, and I'll go ahead and click save. All right, so I saved it, but here's the thing. This saved to VMware, or this virtual desktop. It did not save to my actual desktop, right, of the computer that I am using. It saved to, let me get my screen back here. It saved to this desktop here. All right, so if I go into my own files on my computer and look for this, I'm not going to find it because it is inside of this virtual machine. So how do you get it out of here? What you would do is you would go to a browser from within VMware. All right, so notice that I have Google Chrome open on my computer here, and now I also have it open in the VM. And then you can decide what you want to do with that file. You can either upload it to your Google Drive, you can upload it straight to Canvas, which is what I recommend, right? If you need to submit the assignment anyway. If you upload it to Canvas, you can always re-download it from Canvas at a later time to keep for your own records. Or you can email it to yourself. You can do whatever you want from here. But just remember, you have to do it from within VMware. All right, so I won't head into more detail there. So that's our basic demonstration here. So let me also show you how you can access this through the VMware client. We'll see how nice this is choosing to be to me in opening. All right, so your VMware client will look something like this. This is actually my VM from another school, but yours will look much like this, where you'll have desktops that you can choose from, and you click in, and it's actually going to change my screen here. It's completely going to boot up like its own application here into VM. So this is just a little bit different. It's a little more of maybe a seamless experience, you might say, but you definitely lose out on a bit of the convenience of being able to log in anywhere you go. So you could, of course, use both, sort of decide what's best for you, but just kind of notice the difference here. that this is using my whole screen. So you're welcome to do this as well. You can also save files a little bit differently here using this client, but again, I recommend for ease just using our HTML access. All right. So if I exit out of full screen, all right, I have it here. So it is up to you, right? You'll face a little less lag with this option um, from my experience. But again, it's up to you. And please ask me questions if you have them about this process. All right, so that concludes our intro to VMware. We'll get nice and comfortable with it as we go, but just be sure you're in touch if you have any questions.